Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's Sellers. Makes a quick grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Harbor. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Sellers. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Using his legs here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
What a great job by this defense of screwing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And it's a bunch formation. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Makes the defender miss. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He escapes the pocket. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Huskers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's incomplete, but as big as he threw, good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
That's reeled in. It's Harbor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Fires it to the left side. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. An offense with some pre-snap motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. To the air, it's Raiola. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down. Wideout's now clustered. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the 1st punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the 1st period of play. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The shotgun running play call. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Huskers' offense is on the move now. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Mills. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to pass. It's Raiola. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass rush closing in. Moves out of the pocket.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at Truck Strategy.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A play action looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Mentor's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And since they found some solutions at halftime.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field.
come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He hands it to the back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Breaks free. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Finds a receiver wide open. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska, to put them on top now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they start the drive. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Short connection to the tight end here. And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Harbor. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
To throw, it's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. And just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Mills. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and 10 play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Dropping back, it's Wyola. He escapes the pocket. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the big tight end. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He fires it down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He made the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw again. He dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Sellers. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Really love what the quarterback did here of being able to come off of one receiver, kind of work through his progressions, find the guy that's open, make an accurate throw, and pick up some good yards.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They couldn't stop him there. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A solid gain moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. It's Raiola. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Pulls it in. It's Barber. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw here. He stays alive. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Good job here by this quarterback to avoid the sack. Does a good job of keeping his eyes downfield, just unable to make that connection on the throw.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Jacobs. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hit
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Inside give now from the shotgun. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Sellers. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. On a huge hit there, you have to expect him to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Coming up, try a field goal from here, it'll be 55 yards. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Third down play coming up, try a field goal from here, it'll be 55 yards. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Jacobs. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. In the red area, it's Marshall. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, they eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Automatic in the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pass, it's Raiola. That's caught. It's Tracy. They bring him down after a short gain there. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. He's subbing with the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback.